Well, thanks for joining us here at News 5. Hopefully everybody is having a great afternoon. We're taking a look at those current conditions right now in downtown Colorado Springs. Definitely some warmer temperatures than what we saw yesterday. We're sitting at 74 degrees right now. We're slowly starting to see some of those higher level clouds enter the area, but notice how dry it is outside. 12% for that humidity, and those winds are pretty gusty right now, coming out of the southeast at 23 miles an hour, and this will also affect us going into tomorrow, but I'll get into that here in a second. So current temperatures elsewhere, most of us sitting in those mid 70s, just a little warmer for the plains and a little bit cooler for the higher terrain, sitting in those 60s right now. So this is what the overall picture is going to be looking like once we go into this upcoming week. So we have a low pressure system that's currently off the Pacific Northwest right now. It will eventually move this way, but going into Monday, that is going to create some breezy conditions for us here in southeastern Colorado, and that low pressure system will eventually make its way over to the state, which could bring some cooler temperatures just in time for Halloween, but that also means putting a jacket on over those Halloween costumes. So futurecast is going to look like this, so not really a whole lot going on in terms of that lower level cloud cover, but going into Monday we could start to see some more showers pick up for the higher terrain, but starting off Monday morning we shouldn't see that just quite yet. We could get a few snow showers for the higher terrain and some sprinkles, especially towards Canyon City. We could see a few sprinkles linger over there, but most of the snow and the mix that we should see, at least going into Monday, should stay isolated to the higher terrain. So 10,000 feet and higher is where we could see that mix. But for us here along I-25, we do have a red flag warning that is in place. This is going to start at Monday 11 a.m. and that's going to go until 6 p.m. So this just means you want to be careful when you are outside burning anything. You don't want to do anything like that. Dispose of any cigarettes properly because the fuels are very dry right now. So if a fire does start, it could spread pretty quickly. This is a look at that drought monitor right now. So there's two areas that we are looking at. One just east of Lamar, we're seeing some severe conditions out there, and the other one is towards Fort Collins, where we're seeing very extreme drought conditions up there. So along with this low relative humidity and the higher wind gusts that we are going to see, it is going to create some fire weather risk going into tomorrow. So this is going to be those overnight hours on Monday. Not seeing anything just quite yet, but you notice that we did see some moderate levels for that fire weather risk going into tomorrow. As for those overnight lows for tonight, it'll be a little bit more mild. We'll have some temperatures in the 40s, so a little bit of a chilly night, but definitely more mild than what we saw last night. As for those highs for tomorrow, we'll be right back up into those 70s, so definitely not feeling like fall or the week of Halloween with these temperatures. As for the next week, we will be seeing some cloudy conditions going into Monday, more higher based clouds, but that's when that fire danger is going to be in effect. Again, that's going to expire at 6 p.m. on your Monday. As for those wind gusts, as you can see, it is going to get pretty gusty throughout the day, so we could reach up to 20 miles an hour at times. And Thursday is going to be Halloween, so we could have a high of 57 degrees. So it is going to be a little bit chilly for your Halloween. Pueblo, 79 for your Monday. We could see some spotty showers as a front moves through Tuesday and into Wednesday morning. But for the rest of this week, we will be warming up into those 60s, from the 50s, I should say. Canyon City, 77 for your Monday. We'll have some gusty conditions as well, but you guys aren't necessarily included in that red flag warning. As we go towards the end of the week, we'll be in those 60s, and Woodland Park, you could see some possible mix with Tuesday into Wednesday.